Hey, I see you got a boat. You gonna take me water skiing? Olaf, we're gonna see if it actually runs first before we do anything. So we're gonna hook up the battery, change out some spark plugs, and then go from there. But hey, $2 boat. Yeah, the kids can play on it for that price. The trailer's probably worth more than that. So here we go. Let's get into this thing and see if this thing actually runs. All right. Alright, so now I got the battery holder disconnected, the battery wire is all disconnected. Alright, before we hook the battery back up, I want to go ahead and clean the terminals off.
Oh, we forgot that this guy! You need to put it right there.
Okay, got some battery terminal protector. I'm going to go ahead and spray that on them.
I don't know where it is. Vader, want me to give you a clue, yes or no? Okay, so it's in this room. It's in this room.
Just give it a couple squirts on there and it'll help protect it. Let's see if we got power here now. Oh. Just saw the gauges move. Looks like there's fuels bouncing up and down. Might not have any gas in it. I'm gonna have to check that. I got some fresh gas I want to put in there anyways. And there's the oil light. Let's see. Radio is on. That's pretty cool. So if anything, if it doesn't work, at least hopefully we got a radio we could use here. See if the speakers actually work. Try and find a station. All right. So speakers work. All right. So we're off to a start. At least part of it's working. All right. All right. So we know we have power now and everything. Let's go ahead and change out these spark plugs. Get a new set in there. And for this Mercurizer 140, it takes the BR6FS, takes 4 of them. These are NGK. So let's go ahead and get those in there.
Your turn. Your turn, Reed. Say hi. That's my little. Come on, hey. Come on.
Okay, don't look too bad. And there's the new one I'm gonna put in. And I'm gonna do these one at a time so I don't mess up the spark plug order, although I think those two would be the only ones you can mess up because it looks like they're shorter on here. Could probably use a set of new plugs on here, but let's just try this for now. It's got some rust on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got all 4 new spark plugs in there, and all right, so we got all 4 new spark plugs in there, and here's the old ones. See, the 2 here are kind of rusty. Okay, so let's check the oil. Alright, so it looks like it's down a little bit, but good thing is I don't see any water or coolant or anything in there. That oil actually looks pretty good, so that's good. Alright, check the belts. Belts actually look pretty decent. That's just surface rust from here. Once we get it running, that'll wear right off. Alright, so check the gas. Looks like there is gas in there. I don't know if it's good or not. Alright, we're going to put some fresh gas in here. It's non-ethanol, so hopefully it's better gas, especially for carbureted engines. So let's get it in. Alright, so what I got here is a set of muffs that you're going to go ahead and put on your motor. Because you don't want to run this without water running through it, because you could burn the engine out, seize it up. It'd be really bad. So make sure you got a set of muffs to go on. I'll show you how to put them on. Okay, so you have 2 spots here and over here. And really simple. That's where you want to slide your muffs over. Make sure it's on that side. And come over and check this side, make sure that it's covering it. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and hook up the water, and then we'll turn the water on. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the key. Looks like the fuel went up a little bit. There was hardly anything in there when I put gas in. Voltmeter. Looks like it's kind of working. Oil. Oil's not on, but... Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so that's a good sign. It's not seized up. It's turning. The volts went up. Looks like the fuel went up a little bit. It might just need to prime the fuel, so I'm going to give it a couple more tries here. Okay. Alright, so at this point, it's not starting, but I know this thing has the cap, rotor, points, and condenser in it. And from sitting, it very well could be rusted up. So let's go ahead and get a new set of cap, rotor, points, and condenser. We'll throw that on here, and we'll give it another try. Well, while we're waiting for those parts to come in, let's do some cleaning. Flip-flop. Okay, well, we're waiting for the other parts to come in. Let's see if we can get this this boat cleaned up, get all this mold, mildew off of everything, make it look a little bit better. Get to it. Okay, so I'm going to try some CLR mold and mildew remover with a magic erase, and let's see how this comes out.
Wrote down $288 per month for 75 months, 4% APR, all offers plus tax.
So this is pretty cool. Look at it. I just sprayed that on, and this stuff, it's cleaning it right up. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. So before I start replacing a bunch of parts on this, I went ahead and just took the air filter off the carburetor there, and I made sure that this thing heated up to open up the carburetor, because it won't start if that's all the way closed. It's got to be warmed up. And you know what, I'm just going to give it a little shot of starting fluid, and let's give it a try. Let's see if that works. Ooh, that sounded good. Huh. You know what? Let me give it some more start fluid. It's wanting to start. All right, it's alive. Definitely, I don't know, that carburetor might need some cleaning, but it is running. Tell you what though, it's running. Oil pressure is 35, I'd say. 30. More like the temperature works. Bolts are bouncing all around. Fuel, not much fuel, but I put a little bit in. I think we got a working $200 boat. Okay, so now that we got it running, there's a few other things before we go ahead and take it on the water, just because I don't feel like sinking in it. The bellows, they'll eventually need to be changed out. They look like they've been dry rotted, but that's not such a big deal to take it out for like a test spin to see how it goes. But I do need to get it's missing one of the washers that goes in here, and then I'll be able to tighten this back on. I'm actually gonna get a new prop for it, but just to test it, I'm gonna just go the cheap way, go ahead and get the washer for in there, tighten this up, get this on. That way I can at least test drive it. And then also before I go out there, I gotta test the bilge pump and make sure it actually pumps out water. So I'll fill up the bottom of where the engine is, and then go ahead and click on the bilge pump, make sure that that works and it's kicking out the water. And then the only other thing is the trim. I noticed that when I was messing around with it, goes down good but doesn't go up too good, so I don't want to get stuck with this thing all the way down. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that, and you'll probably see that in upcoming episodes. So hey guys, so make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.